And sent. That was great. Another awesome email. I'm excited for next year. More trips to Japan. I'll have the Olympics. Other cool things I can do. Man, 2020 is going to be great. Hello? Yeah, I'd love to travel. I want to go back to Japan so badly. Korea?
Yes, South Korea, a land famous for Hyundai, Samsung, kimchi, Korean barbecue, Korean fried chicken, beautiful temples, Gangnam Style, Squid Games, and BTS. Something you might not know about South Korea is it's not actually known as South Korea, but instead is officially known as the Republic of Korea, or the ROC.
The Rock.
No, sadly not that rock. But for my trip, what I would be doing is I would be flying into Seoul, spending the night in Seoul, then catching a train down to Ulsan. But before I could even get out to South Korea, I had to pack. And unfortunately, since I didn't know where the grocery stores were going to be, that means I couldn't bring my travel crock pot and cook chicken in my hotel room. This only left me one more option. Once I was all packed, it was time to catch my plane from Newark to Seoul. And if you're thinking to yourself, man, South Korea really just looks like the United States, you're right. That's because this is San Francisco, and I'll be doing a layover here until taking my flight to Seoul. With a population of 9.9 million, Seoul is the fourth largest metropolitan economy behind New York, Los Angeles, and Tokyo, and it also sits just 35 miles from the North Korean border. The first difference that I noticed between Korea and Japan is that when I would be doing the commute from the airport in Japan, I would see a ton of single-family homes, but here in Korea, all I was really seeing was apartment buildings and high-rises. And thanks to my internet research, I found that only 3% of Seoul residents live in detached houses. The reason for this being is that the apartment buildings offer security, janitors, playgrounds, and they're close to all the public transportation. Driving from the airport to the hotel took a little bit over an hour, probably longer than it should have, considering we ended up getting pulled over along the way. After that minor inconvenience, we were back on the road and on the way to our destination. After a 20-hour flight, I'd finally gotten to my hotel room, and I was looking around, and something just seemed rather odd. What? This made me realize that I was so happy that I wasn't rooming with anybody or wasn't in this hotel room with anybody else. But besides the large potty window, the room was nice, it had a pretty good view, and I was just ready to get out and explore. The hotel I was staying at was located in Namdaemun, which means I was just a walk away from the Great South Gate as well as the Namdaemun Market. Unfortunately, due to an afternoon meeting, I would not be able to check out the market until the next morning. After breakfast, I went out to check out the market, but unfortunately, it was too early. The market opened at 9 a.m., and since it was just 6:30, it was closed. I wasn't going to be able to see it on this go-around, since I had to catch a train down to Ulsan. Also, I was having issues with my ATM card, so I wasn't able to get any cash. Luckily, I had 30 containers of tuna waiting for me in my hotel room. Instead of having a population of 9 million in Seoul, Ulsan has a population of around 1.1 million people. Ulsan is an industrial city and has the world's largest automotive assembly plant, operated by Hyundai. It also has the world's largest shipyard, operated by Hyundai. In fact, keep your eyes open, because you'll be seeing the word Hyundai a lot. Finally, I arrived in Ulsan, so I just had to catch a 45-minute taxi ride to my hotel, the Hyundai Hotel. After a little over 24 hours of travel time, I was finally at my destination. The room was nice, with a view that overlooked the Hyundai department store. It was also nice to have a bathroom without a potty window. Or at least I thought. But in the end, potty window or not, it didn't matter, because I was finally at my destination and was ready to eat something besides lounge food, airplane food, or canned tuna.